Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. e6 creates an opening for the dark-squared bishop and opens a new diagonal for the queen. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. c takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. a6 prepares for a b5 pawn push to gain space on the queen side and stops the white pieces from using the b5 square. c4 creates the marko bind, which takes space in the center, prepares to develop the knight behind the c-pawn, and controls the d5 and b5 squares. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. You are bringing your bishop into play, eyeing the central squares. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You stopped your opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. This permits the opponent to kick a knight. You've broken a pin and now your knight can provide defense. This forces the opponent to ruin their pawn structure by isolating doubled pawns. You take back. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. Recapturing. Takes back. That was a critical position with only one good move, but you moved quickly and missed it. This overlooks a better way to defend a knight that was under attack. Your opponent made a mistake, but you missed the chance to punish them. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. You are threatening to win a knight by removing a key defender. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight by removing a key defender. Your rook eyes the open file, which helps control critical squares. White was better off, but now their position is winning. Nice, definitely the right move. This leaves a rook without defenders. You captured that free rook. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a knight. This moves your knight to a safer square. This evades the check from the knight. You capture that free knight. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. With that move, you offer to trade pieces. This defends the attack pawn. That pin against the king will win material. You are threatening to checkmate the king. This defends the attacked knight. You create luft for the king, providing it an escape square. One of the best moves. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This wins a queen. Recaptures. Threatening that pinned piece is going to win you material. This leads to losing a queen. You captured a free knight. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. You made that square a great outpost for a knight. This steps away from the checking knight. Your bishop is no longer hanging and is now defended. This defends the attacked pawn. You step your king away from the checking queen. A solid choice. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This move puts the queen on a safer square. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. This moves the queen to safety. This move cuts off the check from the queen, keeping your king safe. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. You stopped your opponent from being able to win material through a tactic. This threatens to win material through a tactic. You permitted the opponent to eventually win a knight. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. This is the way to win a knight. You block the check from an opposing queen. This misses a better way to move a queen to safety. You captured a free pawn. This loses material, but the position was losing no matter what. That rook was yours for the taking. This defends the attacked pawn. You shield your king by blocking the check from the queen. This loses a queen. You continue the checkmate attack. A very strong play. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent will be forced into checkmate if you find the right moves. You won a queen for free.